Good morning, everybody out there in Illumination. Renee here, walking you through absolutely everything for Airbrush, and we are here for it today. I'm so excited to spend this time with you because we are also going to be playing with our Nude and Naughty palette, which I absolutely adore. So I'm excited to be here and showing you all of that. So if you're new to us, if this is your first time, or you've been coming to see us, but you haven't quite yet subscribed, be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so that you see when we go live so that you don't miss a thing Airbrush. So thank you for joining. And if you're here, please say hey, because we love to chat together as a group. If you learn, or you'll learn if you're new, we all love hanging out with each other and chatting with each other. I think we're just like a big group of friends here, which I love. So let's get to Airbrush. So this is our Airbrush system. This is our legend system. We also have our icon system. And what we're going to do is just first walk you through what the heck is this thing. So this is our stylus. You hold it like a pencil. This is your trigger. So this is where you release the product. Your product goes in here. And then this is the hose. So the hose pushes the air through, and when you open the trigger, it grabs the product and it takes it with you. But that's all the work that this does. You don't have to do all that work. All you have to do is push that button. So you're going to start feeling that air coming through. The air is going to give you, it's just going to give you a different kind of feeling that if you haven't airbrushed before, you can just get used to that feeling with the air. Or you can even put water in here to get used to what that feels like on your skin. You always want to keep that stylus moving. So as we apply our makeup, we're going to see us do this a lot. So that is absolutely purposeful. And you want to stay 4 fingers width from that face and barely pull back on the trigger. We're going to do a little demo here with our product. And you know what? We're going to, who knows? Let's just pick. That's my shadows that we're going to use. Okay, I'm going to use eyeshadow just for fun because we can try something new. We're going to use our eyeshadows and show you why we recommend the steps that we have right here. So we're just going to put a few drops in here just because we're not really paying attention to how much we need for our whole coverage. But let's go through what that looks like. So if we're going to pull the trigger, we're just going to pull a little bit and keep our stylus moving. And we're going to get a good even coat there. So now what happens if we don't? If we don't move our stylus, we are just going to have a blob of color versus an even amount of color. Or if we open up our stylus too much, so you see how wet that is? So that's just too much product. So that's why we recommend all of these things right here, all of these. So get used to the feeling with just water or an air. Keep your stylus moving. Stay 4 fingers width from your skin and barely pull back on that trigger. Good morning, Jeannie and Tamber Lee and Amber. Welcome, welcome. So excited that you're here. All right, let me take that off of my hand. I love those demos. I think they tell us so much. Wow, we are just moving and shaking today. There we go. Okay, so let's get into actually getting started with what you get in your kit. So you're going to get blush, a product called Love. So these guys. Nope, just kidding. That's concealer. Whew. What day is today? Good grief. All right. Did I do it again? I did it again. Love, blush. Love and blush. Love, blush. Perfect. Then we also get 2 foundations. So today we're going to use our Silk foundation, and we're going to use the two colors that we're going to use are 030 and 040, giving us the option to create our own custom foundation. Good morning, Patty. So let's make sure we have an empty stylus, and we'll go right into foundation. So I am going to mix equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4 of number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I am at the end of that one. Gonna have to get me a new one. All right. Shaking it all up, and let's get started. So just as we discussed, we want to gently pull back on that trigger. Thank you, Amber. I'm really glad that you guys like those demos. I think that they're very helpful. I'm going to do a little under my eyes. Did you guys catch the contour video I did yesterday? My gosh, my skin feels like super lifted today. All right, so when you get started, you don't have to use a lot. You can just use a few drops at a time to get started. That's okay, because you're just getting used to what the coverage is and what you're liking. So that's amazing. Let's go into blush, because blush is part of your kit. So I'm going to use today the Tulip blush. And I'm going to use just 2 drops. Usually I use more, but I'm feeling like a little lighter today. We're just going to get a little color there on the cheek. Oh, can you tell? You can tell? Awesome. You catch me in between meetings, giving my face that contour massage. All right, that is just 2 little drops of our Tulip blush. And now we're going to go into Love, which is a hydrating luminizer. You use this one as desired. So you don't need a ton of product. To just get a pretty glow and hydration, and just blends everything together. So those few products is really going to get you going. 3 products, 2 different foundations colors, but it's the same product. Then you have Love and blush. That's really all you need. You could do this, pop some mascara on and a lip gloss, and you're out the door. So I love, love, love this combo. It is just so perfect to just get you started into your airbrushing. If you're just joining us, say hey, because I want to say hi to you too. I can't see exactly who's joining us, but let's get into our Nude and Naughty palette. This one is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm going to start with, because I kind of sprayed a little bit over my eyes, that's going to be my primer today. So I'm going to start with a color I haven't used yet. Let's try it. Satin. I'm going to use a big brush. And we're just going to go all over. This is really pretty because it's not too, there's a little bit of brown in it. So it's not like very white. Sometimes some light sparkles can do that. All right, let's go into now this sepia color here. Haven't used that one before. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush. Jeannie, honestly, when it comes to your airbrush blush, it took me like 4 times to get it right. Because I just had to get used to something with so much color. All right, sepia still going on the other side. And honestly, Jeannie, if you are struggling with the blush, do it first because that will be a layer underneath of your foundation and it'll just peep through. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of a bulleted brush here so you can see it's a little shorter. And I'm going to go into, I want to go dramatic, so I'm going to use Midnight. And I'm just going to load that brush up. And we're just going to pop that into that corner. And then I'm going to buff it out with the same brush that I used for the sepia. So we're just getting a little blended buff here. And then I'm going to take a color I haven't used, which, oh my gosh, Exotic. Do you see that color? Woo! It's pretty. And I'm going to use my finger because you can see this color. Look at that. It's like iridescent with a little green. And I'm going to pull that in. Love it. All right, let's repeat. Midnight on the left. There we go. Getting that depth with the Midnight. And then we're going to go into Exotic again with our finger. So look at that color. Love it. Okay, so I am going to now use Shady, which is this color here. And we are going to use this angle brush that comes in the brush set. And we are going to use that to create some shape here with the brow. So I did want to let you know that I will be back at the noon session today. And we are going to have some fun, guys. We're going to have some fun. So join us for that because we are going to do everything, almost everything, backwards. So we're going to come. Oh, you're just going to have to stay tuned and see what happens. Just saying. If you're new to us, please go ahead and say hey while you're watching. We'd love to see you. So every single video that we do, we start with getting your airbrush machine out of your box, getting started, plugging it in, learning all the steps, and then we do a little bit of extra for fun. So if you're new to airbrush, new to us, don't worry. Every single live, in the beginning of our lives, we go through those basics and help you get through it because we know that this is new. You may never have airbrush before. You may have had your airbrush system sitting in your house and just haven't opened it yet. So this is our Temptation eyeliner. This comes with a little brush and the product. There we go. Amber, I wish we could go to a night out on the town. I'm telling you. I'm going to take that same angle brush and I'm going to go into the midnight, the color I used in my outer corner, and I'm just going to line under my eye with the shadow. Ta-da! I love this. All right, let's do some mascara. And I'm going to try something new with my lips today. Because we've been, and by new, I mean like a new color that I never wear. Because you know what I don't wear? I don't wear any orange lips. So I'm thinking about orange. Jeannie, have you done your blush before your foundation? Have you tried that? I love this. I love this eye. Can you see it? We're going to do it. We're going to do this pencil. And I'm going to find, maybe it's in here. Gonna find this color. Haha, no, just kidding. Yes, I'm gonna do the orange pencil with the pink blush jasmine, or should I just do it with the lip jelly? Oh, good, you did start it before. I know, it's totally a different learning curve. It's something that's just different, and you know what, that's okay. So, all right, let's do some orange. And while I'm doing my line, I would love for you guys, let me show you a little trick. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. This is Buff and Nude Illusion Concealer. This is going to make my line really, really stand out. I'm going to move this over so I have a little room. Okay. Morning, Brenda. Welcome. Okay, we got 2 for jelly. All right. We'll do the jelly. Okay, so that is the Tangerine Captive Lip Pencil. And we'll do a little bit of that lip jelly. So that's that perfect nude, super hydrating, plumpa. So if you've watched us do this before, we put the lip jelly on. And then we massage it into that lip pencil. Right? Kids, I'm making a mess today. Okay. Let me say that again. Then we massage that lip jelly in. So it really just blends in and becomes kind of its own, like, it becomes its own like lipstick together because it blends into the pencil so that the pencil really is the color and the shine of it, not like the sheen, but it like the color really shines when you just have a little bit of the jelly on top. What do we think? The orange is really, really popping. All right, there we go. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I will be back at noon and we're going to do things a little bit differently. So hang with us. I can't wait to see you then. Bye, guys.